Does it seem like you're always trying to lose fat and build muscle, recomp your body, but somehow it seems like your body goes the opposite way? Almost like you're telling your body to do something and your body's intentionally defying you. Well, I'm going to give you a couple ways that you can make sure that your brain and your body are on the same wavelength, right? So first of all, we're going to start with sleep. The human body is designed to notice when we're not getting sleep and notice when something may be going on outside, right? So if we're getting poor sleep, if we're only sleeping a couple hours, if our sleep is interrupted, if our sleep times differ, right? So if one night we go to sleep at 7, one night we go to sleep at 9, next night we go to sleep at 11, and then it just bounces all over, that is telling the body that we're perhaps in a situation, right? Where prehistorically we would have had to move our village, or we didn't have enough to eat, or there was war going on. It wasn't settled, right? You weren't in a settled spot. The body needs to be in a relaxed state for you to continue fat loss or even start it, right? So the body starts to store fat. It keeps cortisol levels elevated so that you're alert and that you can deal with whatever's coming your way. And it also increases hunger cravings. So what'll happen is it's just trying to tell you to make sure that you eat because, again, it doesn't know what's going on. So if you were in a situation, in a hectic situation where you had to store fat for energy, that to have energy for down the line, obviously your body wants you to eat. So what'll happen is obviously it's not going to prioritize losing fat, okay? So if our sleep patterns are all over the place, we're not getting enough sleep, we're not getting quality sleep, it's not sending the correct signal of fat loss to our body. Now also, we have our food consumption, right? Whatever we're eating, guys, because we're all going to eat today, guaranteed. But if you're eating high protein, you're sending a muscle building signal to your body. That means you're trying to consume amino acids to help build muscle in places that you need it for movement, right? The carbs that you consume, are they good carbs or bad carbs? Now, we talk about this a lot, but good sources of carbs are coming from whole natural foods. So if we're consuming good carbs from whole natural foods, that means that the body is going to store it for energy, right? And if we're getting it on a constant basis, what that means is regular feeding times, not all over the place, just like the sleep. That is telling the body, okay, we can use it for energy and we're going to have more. You understand? We're going to have more. So we don't have to store it as fat because we're going to have more of it coming very, very soon within the next 24 hours, probably less than that. And number 3, hydration. With hydration, we're telling the body that we have water available. We're telling the body that we're not going to be dehydrated, so we can use the water. And what happens when we lose fat, guys? Our body gets rid of water in the cells. So if we're constantly hydrating ourselves, that is giving the body a signal that we are properly hydrated and we can use the water, which will actually be translated that we can get rid of water, okay? Now, number 3, guys, we send a signal that it's okay to lose fat when we move a lot. When we strength train, when we walk, when we run, when we jump up and down, we send a signal that we have to build muscle, that we have to increase our cardiovascular system, that we have to increase the body's ability to transfer oxygen through the blood. Those are the signals that we're sending when we move a lot. So when we're walking, we're signaling to the body that we're not exercising because we're getting chased by an animal, right? We're sending that signal that we're walking because we want to, right? That's why we talk about constant bouts of walking, for lack of better terms, throughout the day, instead of just walking one long walk every day. Because again, that's signaling the body that we're in a relaxed state and we're walking because we want to, okay? Not because we have to, not because we're running from an animal or running from some type of danger. When we strength train, guys, we're sending a muscle building signal to the body. We're sending a muscle building signal to the body. So that, coupled with the amino acids from the protein, is telling the body to build muscle, repair these muscle fibers fast, because we're going to perform this movement again within 48 to 72 hours. So we have to repair and build muscle fast, right? And also, guys, when we take our heart rate high up, then we bring it down. We take it high up, then we bring it down, which is what we normally do when we perform HIIT training. That is teaching the body to deliver oxygen through the blood to other parts of our body, so that we have enough oxygen to move those body parts. You understand? So again, as we're performing our HIIT training, as we're walking, as we're going through our workout programs throughout the week, we are sending signals to the body to build strength, to build muscle, to use fat for energy, okay? So because we're doing this, we're constantly sending signals to our body, positive signals to our body, to let our body know that it's okay to lose weight, it's okay to drop fat, that it's okay to build muscle, right? So take a look at your schedule, take a look at your lifestyle and see, are you sending the right signals? Are you sending the right signals to your own body? Because our goals need to match the signals that we're sending our body, and we're doing that intentionally by our actions and habits.